Hey, are you in a relationship and always worried that you're gonna get cheated on? Do you have a hard time trusting people? Do you catch yourself not trusting at all? Is it hard for you to fight the voices in your head? Well, I'm here to tell you, you and I have trust issues. Yay. Well, hello there, you beautiful human. How are you doing today? It is me, it is you, it is us. It's your Brazilian girl, Delilah. How are you? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in for another video. Thank you for listening to this crazy mouth talk. Because today, I got something to say. You know, how is it possible in the day and world that we live in that anybody at all, because I know I'm not the only one, that still has some trust issues to deal with? You know what I mean? Like, why is cheating, being unfaithful, doing your partner wrong still a thing in today's world? Like, I can't open TikTok without having a video of somebody getting cheated on, somebody being unfaithful to this person or this person. Like, I get it. There's many happy, healthy relationships. I'm in a very happy, healthy relationship. But because of the crazy mind, you know, so much stuff has happened in the past, have been played out so many times in the past and cheated on, that the scarring is still there, and it makes it very hard to deal with certain things. And it just, I hate it. I hate it so much that is still a thing. I hate that I still see so much video about men cheating on women and women cheating on men, because it's not just one way game. It's not just men out here being unfaithful and completely doing somebody else wrong. I see many women doing the same thing. I see many women who just can't keep up with one guy and they're having multiple people, which makes no sense. For one, diseases. How people don't think about diseases scares me. Like, I get it. You're a clean person and you only sleep with clean people. But how many people have that clean person you've been with? And then those people, let's say you've been with that one person, that person has been with maybe 5 other people, and those 5 people, each of those people one has been with 5, the other one has been with 10, the other one has been with 7, the other one might have been with 25. How far can you track the cleanliness? Because remember, it is a tree of orgies. That means people here and people, that person with this person. So with so many people being with people, how are you 100% that the people you've been with are clean 100%? Or the people that they've been with are clean? Or the people that those people have been with are clean? It is a vicious cycle. Diseases are real. When it was my turn to get the talk about, going to like adulthood and getting sexually active and all that stuff, I was so lucky to be told, like, yes, be worried about getting pregnant. That's a big deal. Like, starting getting a human, especially at your young age. You don't want that. But also remember that diseases are real, because it's so real. I see videos that are scarring till this day of people's private areas in very disgusting state that terrifies me till this day. Diseases are real. And I don't care how well you take care of yourself and you swear that you're just getting with clean people. You don't know just how clean somebody is until you start living with them. So, and not only that, like, I got myself away from social media a lot because social media is very stressful. And the only thing that I've stuck with is TikTok, which in TikTok you see so much things, it's unbelievable, right? And one part of the scene that I've come to find is poly couples, like people who enjoy being with multiple people that have been married for numerous numbers of years, and then they decided they wanted to have multiple partners. A married couple, the wife has a boyfriend, the husband has a girlfriend, they go out on double dates, and husbands with two wives, wives with two husbands. Oh, I've seen it all. I've seen it all. And just regular couples, I've seen it with gay couples, with lesbian couples. I don't know. It's all over. There is so much possibility of what you can do that just does not make sense why there's even anybody being unfaithful in this world. Because, like, what does it make you, how does it make you feel? Does it really make you feel like you're big and bad? Like, I could do multiple people at once. If that's something to brag about, I don't understand. Like, if it's something that everybody is comfortable with, then by all means. If that's what you enjoy, there's a whole crowd for that. Like, I literally come to learn that there's places you could go to be at where everybody enjoys being naked. So everybody is naked and people love mingling with each other, and there's married couples being with married couples, and people with the pineapple, and people go on the cruises and leave little pineapples for each other. There's a whole party crowd out there of things you could do where people are in full consent of it, of yes, I'm with you, we're together, but you may go be with whatever you want to be with. So why are people that want to be with multiple people getting with people that want just one person? If there's a whole crowd out there of people you could get with to do whatever you want, why is cheating still a thing? It makes no sense to me. Like, you could be whatever you want. There's still limits to this thing. Don't get carried away. There's limits, you know. Make sure you keep it safe and everybody's giving you the thumbs up and it's okay to do it whatever you want to do. But there is something out there for everybody. You can find your crowd. You can find your group of people that want to do what you want to do. You don't have to be with somebody that y'all don't see eye to eye. Like, there's a whole documentary on Netflix of a man who's got carried away being unfaithful. He killed his wife and his kids over some sneaky stuff, over just doing some dumb thing. He could have just easily got divorced and be about it, be a weekend dad, and then just go off doing your thing. He killed the whole family over sneaky sneaks. There's people getting caught in hotels. There's people being caught in their own house. Why? Why is that even a thing? And then me, I've been cheated on so many times. Well, you know, doesn't matter, that I just have such trust issues. And then because, you know, I'm a very fortunate person, raised by many beautiful people, but I wasn't raised like, you know, inside a house with mom and dad. I was raised like by a village of people. So I've like trying to figure out why is that I have such jealousy issues and trust issues, and why do I deal with these stuff like that I deal. Because like I'm talking all this stuff because I deal with it myself. I'm a very jealous person, and I have trust issues to the max. And I don't understand where it comes from, you know? Between, yes, being cheated on in the past, and then not growing up inside of a stable home from other things that I've read, between not having mom or dad there, kind of messes with your mental too, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, very strong person. Boom, boom, baby. But it's still a little, some screws are a little loose in there. We're still trying to tighten it up. And as I try to figure out why it is I am the way I am, I've come across a lot of things. So I just try to keep it going, you know, try to keep my head straight. I'm in a happy, healthy relationship. I have a man that proves to me over and over how much he loves me. He tries to show it in so many different ways, how much love he has for me. I just gotta, you know, one step at a time. One step at a time. I've already told him numerous times that I'm just not gonna wake up one day and be like, yeah, woo, perfectly everything. I'm not a stressed person anymore. No, I'm a stressed person. I'm a very stressed and worried person because it seems to be part of history. Like in my family tree, come to find out that, remember way back when having wealth was like having a piece of land with cattle and pigs and goats and vegetables and all that stuff, right? I know that a lot of people that still live that life, but I remember way back when, way before the big city life came along, that was the kind of wealth that people had. Come to find out, my family tree, we had that kind of wealth. The kind of wealth that you could pass down generation to generation through your family tree. Well, I've learned that the reason my family doesn't carry that family wealth passing down, to others and others, is because of cheating. Like homie way back when, from my family, decided that he just had too much of a good life at home with a wife that provided food and had a house for him and a beautiful home for him. Yes, he worked hard outside, so did she, and she birthed many children for him. It just wasn't enough. He had to go get more somewhere else and ruined the whole family wealth. Yay! And then another reason it don't make sense to me, like there's no reason for people to be married anymore. Like when that way past in the way back whens, people kind of like remember when women used to be married off to a rich older man so she could live a decent life, or kids used to get sold because the family didn't have enough money. That kind of stuff has calmed down a lot. Like marriages is not very necessary anymore like it used to be back then, especially if you live in this states that are united. This is the country that there's many possibilities. Like you're not free to do every single thing you want, but you're free to do a lot. So having to be married is not mandatory. There's many people who could survive completely by themselves and be happy all alone, or be happy on their own while being with multiple people. But at least let the people know that you got multiple people. Be like, hey, listen, I like to do multiple people. You like to do multiple people? We do multiple people. Hey, do you like to do multiple people? Oh, you don't? Okay, I'm gonna be over there. Or if y'all married and you're getting bored, be like, hey, I'm bored. You bored? If you bored and I'm bored, let's go do some shady stuff. I'm bored. You're not bored? We gotta figure it out. What can we do? Should we go separately? Because maybe if you're bored and the other person is not bored, they just don't know that they're bored until you leave, and then they're happy without you. It's a world of possibilities. There should be no reason to lie. There should be no reason why the whole like, oh my God, the fingerprint, get his fingerprint on the phone, learn his password, know the password. I see so much of women having to look over their phone. I'm one of those. I don't trust touching my husband's phone. I'm scared. What if something's going on in there? I've checked many times and never found anything. So just like, the psych one's on my head, I gotta voices to compete with. Voices. Because, man, listen, there should be no reason why people are living like this. There should be no reason why there's any type of unfaithfulness in this world anymore. You're free to do as you please, baby. If you have come to the states that are united, there are many possibilities. There are some states that allow you can marry yourself. You can marry multiple people. Like, why is there a problem anymore, y'all? Like, why are we dealing with this? Doesn't make sense to me. We got too much possibilities. I saw one thing that really was really interesting to me, right? Was this one couple I saw, or I don't know. Remember when Tumblr was really fun? Remember Tumblr? I know some of y'all were on Tumblr when Tumblr was fun. And I don't mean like a rock Tumblr. I mean like the app that we used to... No? Okay. So, I remember watching this person that enjoyed dressing in like costume, looking like a dog, I guess. It's like a sexy dog. It had like the muzzle and the ears. collar, all of it, right? The whole shebang. That's what that person enjoy doing. That person happens to find some other people that enjoy doing the same thing, and found somebody who enjoys dressing sexy too and walking them on a leash. If those things are possible and those things exist, why are you in a relationship that you're not satisfied in? It makes no sense. So in this show that I really love watching, it's called House, there was an episode where they're talking to a young couple about being married, right? And while they're so worried about being married because they're too young, and I remember the husband's response was, people are so worried about being bored when they're married, getting bored when they're married. When the more you fall in love with somebody, the more you should enjoy spending time with them and not get bored. If the love is real and I feel like you guys enjoy being with each other, you shouldn't get bored of being with that person for a long time. The more you are with that person, the longer you get to know them, the more you see them grow, the more you see them change, the more you see them become this new person, the more you should fall in love with them and not get bored of them, you know? And I really love that idea. Like, if it's not working now, leave and go find somebody else. Literally go. There is no reason to stay somewhere where you're not happy to the point where you're gonna go do some stupid stuff. And if you are happy, it makes no sense why you're doing stupid things. Like, it makes no sense. Why are we living this kind of life? I gotta go. My children are back inside the house. They wanna make noise, and it's gonna be hard to record with the kids inside the house. By kids, I mean my son and the dog. Them two are enough for like 4 people. Anyways, I love y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me. It's your Brazilian girl, Delilah. I love you so much. Beijo no coração e tapa na bunda, hein? I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. You're an amazing human. Stay happy. Stay sexy. Stay wealthy. Let's get wealthy. You know what I mean? Come on now.